Hello and welcome to this 5-minute introduction to Gephi. I'll start with opening a graph file. Once it's open, you can see here in the overview window there are different opportunities for you, or different things you can do. You have the T button here. It says show node labels, and if you click on it you will hide the node labels, these guys. If you look over here, you can change the size of the node labels. You can change the size of the arrows, of the links. And if you want to, you can also move the nodes around. You can also move the graph around. You do that by right-clicking and then moving stuff around, just dragging. If you find out that you've moved your graph too far away, you can press down here and center on graph. So let's do that. You use the scroll button to scroll in and out, again zooming just like in Google Maps or something like that. Alright, so those are some of the things you can do in the graphing window. Now other stuff you can try out here. If you mouse over, you can see what they suggest that it does. You can also play with different kinds of way of manipulating or displaying the nodes. So one of the things you can do is ranking. As you can see here, we chose degree, which is one of the centrality measures you use in network analyses. But there are other kinds of ways, other degrees that you can choose from, and you can just, as soon as you have a ranking parameter, you can display it in some way. So we can choose the weighted degree instead of, and then we click this guy up here, and then we can change the size. Change it back, that's not possible. We can do like this. We can get different kinds of sizes. Let's see, 50 is probably good. There you go. We'll turn into the degree. So if you want to calculate different kinds of things that you can show with ranking, you do that over here in the statistics box. And you simply do it by clicking on these. So if you click here, you'll get some sort of report, and you can read that if you want to. Close it. And when you've done it, you can go over here and then find it out here. So right now, what you can't see is network diameter. So let's just run that. And we will click normalize here, and it's a directed graph because we have arrows, and then we'll press OK. So now you can choose from some of the things that weren't there before. So closeness weren't there before, eccentricity, and so on. And you can actually also display it with color. So let's do that. So we'll take the betweenness, centrality, whatever that is, and display it with color. There you go. So now the green ones have a lot of betweenness, the white ones do not, as you can see here. Alright. Another thing you can do is partition the network, and we already did a partitioning. You can see that over here. It's called modularity, and you can then find it here. And that's just a way of grouping the nodes. We'll get back to all this. And now we have some colors again. Alright. So we're just about done. We have a few other things that I'd like you to see. And to do that, we'll go to the next window. As you can see down here in the right-hand corner, it says linguistic network. It's because it's a network of words. But we can go onto the social network, and then we have a different kind of network. This is laid out in a particular way, and you can change that depending on what we want to do. I'll use the Gephi algorithm, and as you can see, this dramatically changes the layout of this algorithm, of this network. I've chosen Force Atlas 2, and you can click on different things, and when you click on something, you can see what it does down here. let's just run it, and then it expands, and you can see different kinds of groups forming here based on the links, and it's all very nice. Let's start it here. Okay, the last thing I want to show you, it's a little bit more than 5 minutes now, is filtering. That's a very nice thing that you can do. For example, if you choose attributes and then partition, you can, so gender is part of the partitioning. You can drag this down here, and then you can choose to show only one of them. For example, we only want to see the boys or the males, and that's here. Or we can choose to only show the females. They're down here. There's no correspondence between the color shown here and the color shown in here. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. It's a beta version. Okay, so that concludes the small tour of Gephi, and have fun.